already. Won yesterday, completing the lineup. Flag goes up. Starter pulls the lever, and they're racing and caught in the deep, took a backward step and lost about 3 lengths. Tokyo Drift was the winner of the start. Kangaroo Jack with all that weight is handy, and that races second early on. Then comes Danza. Alutes goes to join that without permission, and the pink is also on the move. And then we go back to 1 yesterday. Master Archer is midfield and gives the leaders about 5 lengths start, but is a fighter. Then we go further back to Golden Man, to Breek, and at the rear of the field is caught in the deep past the 1,000 metres board. The leader is Tokyo Drift. It's 1 length in front. Without permission, went up to race second. Then comes Kangaroo Jack. He's locked in the run of the race in 3rd position. Won yesterday is 4th, and she's 1 off the fence. Then comes Danza. He races away in 5th with Master Archer and Golden Man racing together. To Breek. Then we go 1.5 lengths away to Alute, who's won from last and caught in the deep, is at the back of the field past the 600 metres mark, and Tokyo Drift will guard them into the home straight. It's 1/2 length in front of Without Permission. Then comes Kangaroo Jack, the black sleeves and the orange cap in between them. Won yesterday. Danza in the blue sleeves and yellow cap is towards the far side, and it's 3 lengths adrift. Then we go back to Golden Man and to Breek. They enter the final 300 metres, and Tokyo Drift tries to fend them all off. Kangaroo Jack, and then comes Danza up towards the inside, and he is very much alive. Danza hits the front. Kangaroo Jack is trying to come back with all that weight on the outside. Danza, Kangaroo Jack. What a win from Kangaroo Jack. He's beaten Danza. Then came to Breek and Tokyo Drift. Let's get back in race number 3. Kangaroo Jack and Danza came to do battle over the final 200 metres when Tokyo Drift had had enough. Over here you'd say, well, Danza's going to go on and win. I'm convinced he's in front as well. But Kangaroo Jack with 64.5 kilos on the back had other ideas, and the son of Koirari's clearly got a ton of ability. Bred by the late Mr. Wallace, owned by Mrs. Joyce Wallace, and Gary Alexander is the winning trainer. Kangaroo Jack wins at about 1/4 length over number 3 Danza, who was second. Third also got close. I gave it to Tabreek, and it will go to Tabreek, number 5, at the expense of number 9 Tokyo Drift. Master Archer, Golden Man Without Permission, won yesterday. Alutes and caught in the deep. Head on replay, the two to focus on are towards the left-hand side. Danza applies a ton of pressure onto Kangaroo Jack. Fortune's not doing a hell of a lot yet, and he galvanizes this horse as late as possible. And Kangaroo Jack has responded over the final 100 to win with all that weight. 1, 3, 5, 9 and 2. This is a horse that is also on the up.
There by Andrew Fortune, 64.5 kilograms. Number 1 Kangaroo Jack, the son of Kawari, comes through for the Gary Alexander stable, and Mrs. Wallace will be over the moon to see the 3rd win for the 3-year-old. That's now 3 wins from 7 starts. Second to
big win for number 1 Kangaroo Jack, a 3-year-old gelding by Koirari out of Rainbow Flag by Model Man. Bred by the estate of the late Mr. R. Wallace. Well done to Mrs. Joyce Wallace, the winning owner. Very good job indeed. The brothers Alexander in charge. Well done to Gary. Gary Alexander, the winning trainer. And Andrew Fortune, the winning jockey. Not often that Andrew Fortune rides a horse with dead weight, but he has today. And Kangaroo Jack has well and truly impressed. 1, 3, 5, 9 and 2, the result to the 3rd this afternoon. Pick 6 carryover, of course, starts in the 4th race at 13.50, estimated pool of 2.1 million.
Well, a remarkable performance there under 64.5 kilos by the 3-year-old son of Koirari, Kangaroo Jack. He was number 1 here, and he was ridden by Andrew Fortune for Gary Alexander. Andrew, well done.
Yeah, Stan, you know, I had my doubts. Yeah. I've never seen a 3-year-old win with 64.5. I've won on. Obviously, had horse in Kimberley with 65 of that. But Stan, he's just since Gary has gelded him, he's just gone like, I've never felt the horse improve so much, you know. Every time we work him, the other day we worked him with one of our better ones. Let me not mention the name. And he just went to half pace with it, you know. And I said to Gary, I had my doubts, but Stan, very impressive, very impressive. He's all instant, you know. He spits his dummy out behind him. And he turned for him, and I didn't want to let him go early because I thought he'll fall in a hole here the last half a furlong. And I kind of peeped behind me to see if there's anything running quickly. And I knew Danza was here on this side. And I just let him do pace work. And when I squeezed him, Danza came and he allowed me. He said to me, something is coming. And he impressed me. He's got to have a feature in him, Mr. Stan.
What sort of distance, Andrew? Is this about it?
I don't know, Stan. You know, I always believe horses that quicken this well never goes 10 furlong. You know what I mean? He just quickens up too well. Hopefully a mile, Stan, but listen to me. I'm just grateful to be riding these horses, Stan, and I'm grateful for Gary and Dean. The stable is like, you know, majority of our horses are winter horses, you know, and it's winter time.
Certainly is. Summer for you, I think. Gary, well done.
Thanks, Dan.
No, he looks a nice type of horse.
He's lovely. I've got to thank Joyce and Claire for the support. What an animal to train. He's really nice. And top ride by Andrew Fortune. I mean, I think that horse thought he had 50 on his back, the way he's so well balanced on him.
I did see the appy coming through on the inside there, and I thought, oh, he's going to have the measure of Andrew, but not so.
Well, you never know with Andrew what he's got underneath him. I mean, he always kids to everybody. Just a great jockey.
What do you feel about a trip for him?
I'm going to leave him between 12 and 1400 meters at this stage, Dan. You know, he's winning over that trip. And if horses doing that, we don't have to test anything further than that at the moment.
And at home, Gary, is he sound? Is he an easy horse?
A lovely horse to train. Sound, thank God. You know, he's a gentleman in his own right. He's just, whatever you ask him, he does. And we've got to thank God for all the blessings that we get. And of course, our sponsor, Odyssey Steel, big thank you for their support.
Well done again.
Thanks.
It's Mrs. Wallace coming across to have a word with me. Big smile in the winner's box there. Well done.
Thank you very much.
You know, to get a win is never easy. This guy's now won 3 from, or is it 4? 4 from 7. 3 from 7.
3 years. I just want to say thank you to Gary and Dean, and also to Andrew. That was an absolute masterful ride. He really knows the horse well, and he knows how to treat the horse. And then well done to Mr. Sunny, who's got the mare.
I just want to ask you what you felt with about 200 meters to run when the apprentice, who was getting so much weight from your horse, loomed up on the inside.
Yes, like you, I thought, oh no, he's going to pip him on the winning post. But thank goodness he pushed through.
This is why we race, isn't it? Well done.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. Bye.
There we go. That's Mrs. Wallace, and she proudly led in her winner, the son of Korari, Kangaroo Jack. 64.5 kilos, as Andrew says. You don't see that too often. He's got a future.